분실물 뭐람? 뭐야? 와, 씨. 어어어어. 어어어어. 국내머네 어디요? 말도 못 부르고 이게 뭐요? 가자. 다 왔다. 뭐지? 내 눈이 잘못된 건가 지금? 이거 뭐지? 그래픽이 좀 이상한데 이거 뭐지? 근데 뭐 잘못 보고 있나? 초자연 현상을 보고 있는 것 같지 않아요 저희가 지금? 여기에 왜 렌즈 효과가 있지? 내가 뭘 잘못 보고 있나? 초자연 현상이 벌어지는데 눈앞에서 지금? 여기다 무슨 효과를 준 거야 이거? 물 효과가 여기 묻은 것 같은데? 나만 이러는 거 아니지? 이거 뭐야? 이거 뭐, 여기 뭐 효과가 있는디? 이거 봐. 이거 뭐야? 여기 뭐, 여기 뭐, 여기 텍스처에다가 무슨 효과를 준 거지? 이거 보소, 이거. 누요! 거 누요! 거 누요! 누군디? 저 뭐야, 저거 뛰어가는 거 저거 뭐야?
So, we're out. Now it's time for you to keep your part of the bargain.
그래, 약속은
I'll
약속.
keep my word. But I have to go to Ratai and see my father. They took my coin when they captured me.
Fine.
돈을 가져갔다고?
We should get out of here as quick as we can anyway.
Well, you'll have to help me. Somehow the massage I got from that big bastard didn't do me a lot of good. I don't suppose you have a horse hidden around here.
A horse? Actually, I didn't think of that.
드비쉑 이 새끼 동아줄 하나 잡았다고 아주 그냥 아주 그냥 싸바싸바 하는구만. 와, 그래 네가 살려면 헨리 코인 타야지. 라드직이 아들인데.
Any word about your boy, Radzig?
Nothing yet.
Let's hope he hasn't done anything rash. Wouldn't surprise me given the balls that he has. Now I wonder where he might have got those from.
Don't start, Hanush.
I'm sorry, sir. This fellow...
Henry!
Father?
I told you he had balls.
Well, I see that you haven't been idle, and we'll certainly need to have a talk later, but not quite so publicly. It looks like you have plenty to tell us. What happened?
I got a bit tied up at Vranik. But now I know what they're planning.
What's being planned? And who's planning it? Spit it out, boy.
There's no longer any doubt about it. It's that Hungarian noble you were hosting on the same day Sigismund pillaged Skalitz.
Sir Istvan Toth.
Toth and his people. Everything fits. They're the ones making the counterfeit money and using it to hire mercenaries from all around. He's already got quite an army at
그
Vranik.
군대 제가 다 죽이고 나왔는데요.
What's he after?
I can tell you exactly, and you won't like it.
How's that?
I had quite a long talk with him.
What?
When I was trying to get into his camp, I was taken captive. We had a bit of a chat. Actually, he told me his entire plan.
What?
I suppose he thought he didn't need to keep it secret any longer. I'm not all that surprised.
Why not?
What's that bastard planning?
He's in the service of Sigismund. He wants to destroy King Wenceslas' allies. That means us. He's gathered a very large force. I'm honestly not sure if we can defeat them. And he knows no one will come to our aid now.
That fucking cunt. I'll skin him alive.
How many men has he got?
More than 100, I'd say.
And how secure is their camp?
It's an old abandoned fortress on a hill above Sassau. It's inaccessible from 3 sides, surrounded by a timber palisade.
Bastard! I'll crush that rebel of his.
That's easy to say, old friend. It seems Toth isn't taking any chances.
Together with Divish, we can muster enough men. And we can all see there's no time to waste. That bastard wants a battle. Much better we pick a time and place than he does.
Undoubtedly. We have to take them by surprise. It would be best to attack tomorrow night. We can't get ready any sooner.
That's what I like to hear, Radzig.
Henry, I want you to get yourself fixed up and then go straight to Sir Divish of Talmberg. Tell him to assemble all the able-bodied men he can and bring them to Vranik tomorrow evening. We'll wait for him there.
Yes, sir.
Finally, a chance to show I'm not carrying a sword just for ornament.
What is it, Henry? Is there something else?
The thing is, we have to deal with Zbyszek.
I see. And who is he?
에이, 그래도 살려줘서 왔는데.
Zbyszek is from Skalitz. He helped me escape captivity and save my life. I promised him a reward for it.
Indeed. Well, Zbyszek, if you saved my son's life, I'm grateful to you. As a token of my gratitude, please accept this reward.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your generosity.
And under the circumstances, we won't ask how you came to be with that herd of swine at Vranik. So you'd better get out of here quick, before I start thinking about it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Goodbye, my lords. Thanks, Henry. God be with you.
Get a good meal inside you and get those wounds tended to. You look wretched. And if you need equipment or armor, tell Bernard. He'll give you what you need.
Yes, my lord.
No more, my lord. I'm your father. I swear, Hal, I plan to tell you. I'm sorry Istvan, of all people, beat me to it. But now we have more urgent matters to deal with. Later we'll have time to talk about it. What do you say?
As you wish, my lord. Father.
Good. Now go to Divish as quickly as you can, son.
와, 병력 모으는 거야? 잠깐만. 아이템 좀. 아이템 좀 넣을게요. 아, 그래도 생각보다 알차게 파밍해서 왔는데? 충청주는 화살 필요? 어? 근데 나머지 화살들이 몇 개 없네. 추가하긴 해야겠다. 전통 화살이 개수가 59개가 있는데 나머지는 필요가 없겠네. 이 정도만 갖고 다니면 되겠다. 아, 나 한 시간만 잡게, 한 시간만. 세이브 좀 하고.
Awake already? I hope you've had a good rest after all you've been through. You might need it. We've got work to do tonight, so get up and get going to Talmberg as soon as possible. You need to rouse Sir Divish and his men for the attack. We'll meet this evening at the stronghold and settle up with that sly bastard.
Can I ask? Thank you. I have to go and see Sir Divish
Listen
right
up,
away.
men!
Otherwise they
It's
won't
gonna
get
be
to
a long night,
Vranjuk in time.
and no easy pickings. I want every last one of you standing here in full armor.
야, 나 장비 좀 수리하고 몸도 좀 씻고 그러면 안 되냐?
Yeah.
뭐요? 한 시간만 대기할까? 아직 영업시간이 아니구만. 취소.
Christ almighty.
뭘 해요? 다 수리해. 수리 다 해. 다 해. 다. 다 수리해. 다. 재단사 안 열었어. 재단사는 좀 늦게 오나? 아, 이러면 안 되는데. 아니, 근데 솔직히, 탈름버거까지 반나절 만에 갔다 오라는 게 말이 됨?
What do you want?
I'd like to
So what?
get myself fit.
I'm sure.
자, 그러면 탈름버그로 올라가죠. 그러고 보니 갈수록 그게 안 생긴다. 맵 왜 느려졌누? 이 맵 지나다니는 보면은 막 부족끼리 싸우고 있거나 그런 거 랜덤하게 만나게 되는 이벤트. 왜 이번에 몇 시간을 플레이했는데도 안 걸렸네. 오늘도 그렇고 어제도 그렇고. 특히 오늘 많이 여기저기 돌아다녔는데 안 걸리네. 드비씨 어디니? 드비씨 여기 있나? 나와요. 딱 기다리고 있네.
Sir, I bring an urgent message from my father, from Sir Radzig and Hanush.
I take it you've heard. What does your father want from me?
I found out who's behind all the unrest in the region, and Father and Hanush have decided to put an end to it all.
What? So who is responsible for all our recent troubles?
You may have met him, Istvan Toth.
No, I haven't met him. But Sir Radzig said he'd been here to visit before the raid. I don't suppose that's a coincidence. What kind of man is he? What is he after?
He's in the service of King Sigismund, and he's fighting the nobility who support King Wenceslas. They've amassed quite a force at the old stronghold above Sasau, and they're planning to attack very soon. Father and Hanush have decided to move first and destroy him before he's prepared.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
When? And how?
Tonight, they send word for you to muster your men and rendezvous with them at Vranyik.
This is madness.
Maybe it is. But I fear that Radzig and Hanush are right. The sooner we cure this pestilence, the better. Gather the men and make ready. We march tonight. Leave only as many as you must to guard the castle.
Very well, sir. As you command.
Will you be coming with us?
Yes, sir. I have some scores to settle with them.
와, 출병이야, 출병.
Divish. I see you don't want to miss the show.
You didn't expect me to leave all the glory.
우와, DBC 할아버지 갑옷 봐. 미쳤다.
What news? Did you parley with them?
We did.
And what was the outcome?
Not quite what we hoped.
누가 보면 구왕인 줄 알겠어, DBC.
Go parley with him in person. Fortunately, I talked him out of it.
It seems that this will not be resolved without a battle.
Bloody good thing, too. Finally, we'll have some proper entertainment in the countryside.
Fortunately, my son here showed immense daring and made his way into the lion's den to spy on them.
Tell us what you saw, lad.
What do you want to know, exactly?
아, 뒤통수 뭐야 이거?
Let's start with how well fortified they are.
The outer palisade goes right around the whole camp. On a small hill inside it, there's a half-demolished farmhouse that's ringed by another palisade. That's where I was held prisoner, and that's where Toth's based. Him and his inner circle.
Can you tell us how many tents there are and how they're arranged?
There might be 50, maybe 60, most of them in the right-hand side of the camp.
And the men? How many men strong are they?
Quite a few, at least 80.
Huh. We don't number much more than that ourselves.
We do outnumber them, though, even if only by a few men. And our men are well armed and disciplined. The foe, nothing but a rabble.
From what I've seen, it's best to attack from our direction. How does it look from the other sides?
The east side is all rocks, so no hope of launching a major assault from there. On the other hand, that's the way I escaped. It's where they throw all their waste. The heap's already so high it's almost to the top of the palisade.
Now that is interesting. The ramparts are long. If there are as many of them as we think, they can hardly keep watch over the entire length. Attack with full force at the gate, and they won't have enough men at the rear.
That's an excellent strategy. But then I'd expect no less from you.
If we cause an enormous uproar at the same time, they won't know what's hit them.
Uproar?
You said they have tents there?
Yes, sir.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, tents usually burn rather well. And we have quite a few archers.
You don't do things by halves, Divish.
디비시 갑옷 탐난다.
I believe we have a plan. Robard will take 10 men and sneak to the rear of the fortifications. There's an entry point, but you must remain hidden.
I will do my best, sir.
That shouldn't be too hard. They'll have other things to worry about. The rest of us will launch a frontal assault. Rain burning arrows on them and then attack.
Those bastards won't know which way to turn.
At that point, Robard and his squad will strike from the rear.
I think it's a good plan.
God be with you, my friends.
We'll wipe those whore sons off the face of the earth.
어벤져스요? 와, 한호식이 형 뒤통수 보면 그거 옛날에 삼목컷 생각나네, 삼목컷.
Listen up now. We are about to meet the rabble that have been trying to hurt us. Pillaging, killing, raping, and generally being a thorn in our side for long enough. They may be hiding behind a stockade, but they are still a pack of curs who are no match for men like you. And tonight, we are going to festoon these trees with corpses. First, we will set fire to the little hornet's nest. Then we'll keep them busy by the gate. And when we've made it nice and hot for them, Sir Robard and his men will pounce on them from the rear. And we will hack them to pieces. Have you got it? Yes, sir! Good. Now, when we reach the ramparts, the archers will cover the men climbing it, and the men with the battering ram. Any of these fuckers foolish enough to stick his head outside the stockade is to lose it at once. Understood? Yes, sir! Glad to hear it. Now, let's do it! Forward!
가볼까? 일단은 바로 올빼미물약 먹어주고 뼈구물약 먹어주고 세비어 슈냅스도 못 먹네? 야, 나도 가야 되냐? 뭐야, 이거 쓰러졌는데? 이거 파밍을 할 수가 없잖아. 남대라 뭔디? 챙길 수 있네. 챙길 수 있네 아이템. 야야 싸워봐 구경 좀 하자. 하나씩 개뚜까 맞고 드비시가 방어해주고. 잠깐만 마무리 해야 될 거 아니야. 마무리. 좋아 비싸. 잘 싸우네.
Henry! Go with the men and flush out anyone left around the tents! So they don't creep up on us from behind! You men, over there! Go with them! The rest of you, warm up and go to the top gate!
그래 가자. 나 이쪽으로 가면 되는 거 아니야 그지? 너는 템이 좀 좋아 보인다? 똥템이네. 많아